Alright, to celebrate the return of Gary, because obviously everybody loves Gary, we're going to play GGGG GDI, which is this deck right here for now. That's what he's currently playing. Yeah. I spoke to Gary today and he said it was him playing on his account again, which I was surprised by, since he sold his account and also has caused significant property damage from Rivals Rage. I'm surprised he's playing Rivals again, but there you go. Anyway, we're going to take his deck for a spin. Play it through this crate challenge.
3, 2,
his deck is okay, I think. It is pricey. The cheapest unit is... Ironically, this deck is pretty bad against... this deck's pretty bad against Scarabs, which is always a fun one. Game is an addiction, a way of life, and a calling. It certainly does seem to be that way for some people, doesn't it? I would make a second Rhino, but I'm a little worried about him going bikes. And then I want to make a tank. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking was going to happen.
Tank division, we'll take it. Ready for wreck. Yes, sir. Tank target zone confirmed. Predator taking them down. Taking them down.
I'm going to make another Rhino, actually. I don't have enough units on the field right now to ensure that we win the missile.
Predator awaiting prey.
Alright, now we can afford shots. Now my opponent has rifles, so I'm interested to see what his anti-shock unit is. If it's an air unit, then he can't beat shock sling. Is generally my experience. I haven't seen an anti-infantry yet. I'm kind of guessing it's going to be Venom based on the deck so far. So I'll probably just make another Shock Trooper. It could be really difficult for him to deal with. It does seem as though he doesn't really have an answer. Maybe it's like Flame Tank or something. Yeah, it's Venom. It is just auto lose to Shock Sling. Well, on this map it'll be lose to Shock Sling. There are other maps where you could maybe win against Shock Sling, but not this one. Slingshot is oppressive.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1.
This deck is also pretty weak to rushes, actually. I open Rhino, don't have missiles or rifles. Game crashes, didn't do it, what will? It wasn't that big a deal, man. Like, ooh, speaking of rushes. Like, yeah, some games we crashed because of Tick Tank, but most of the games we did not. Most of the time it just wasn't a big deal. I think the play here is to use these two Rhinos to defend and then just go jump jets. I think that's my best bet.
Harvester ready. Building online.
A stealth tank, well that is an odd choice.
Unit lost.
They don't stand a chance. Let's waste them.
Unit ready.
Yes, tank is full.
Jump jet active.
Awaiting.
Jet powering up thrusters. Machine jet. Let's fly. Jump.
Unit ready.
Taking him down.
Let's see the G jump jet powering up thrusters. TJ here.
Well, okay.
You are victorious. 1. New objective available.
Are we getting rushed? Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, wait, hold. See what happens? No, okay.
Unit ready.
Lock and load.
It's the classic laser rush. I'm gonna shoot this guy for a little bit, wait for the Tiberium to do damage to these ones,
Unit lost.
Scouting.
and then go back when it's one shot to kill a model.
Let's get him.
Actually, now that I think about it, because the Tiberium does damage equally, it's probably gonna be one shot to kill all of them.
I'm on it.
So tempting when you see someone smoking. That's kind of like the only appeal for me. It's like the social smoking, but like I never had any problems with like nicotine addiction.
Unit lost.
But I definitely, like, when I hang out with my friend who used to smoke, I'm often like,
Building online.
definitely go for a cheeky cigarette now. Like, because the habit of having a cigarette when he's around is so, was such a common thing.
I'm on it. Ready. Got this. Slingshot monitoring.
Whoa, whoa, what the fuck?
Let's go. Where's the
Unit ready.
Taking him down.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Warhead
That was close.
cancelled.
Oh, that was a spicy meatball.
Missile launched.
Also interesting to see down bottom the jump jets getting basically wrecked by laser. These are the kind of matchups I don't know who wins. Like laser versus jump jet. I guess if I think about it, I would say it makes sense for lasers to win. The jump jets have like 0 hit points. But it's the kind of matchup that you don't really think about or see very often, so you don't have a good understanding of what's going to be the winner.
Enhanced.
I wonder why this deck has Jackson. Oh, another obelisk? Come on, man, be reasonable.
watching the shot? Let's
Unit lost.
I kind of need the Borka, but I don't have enough money for the Borka.
Where's the action?
tank division. Ready. Anti-predator awaiting shockwave ring.
Unit ready.
Hurry up, Bruce. Ready. We'll rip through him. Gonna hit him. KJ here. Waiting.
Warning. Our base is under attack.
Slingshot attack engaged. That tank roll easy picking.
Unit lost.
Armor moving out. Yep. Shockwave. Tank division.
Where's the action?
Predator awaiting.
That was kind of an interesting one, honestly. That was kind of an interesting game. That was like
Nuclear weapon launched.
a little tricky.
Objective complete. Battlefield control. 3, 2, 1.
You love loot
New
boxes?
objective
Yeah.
received.
I think loving loot boxes is the more normal response. I have like 0 joy. Having said that
Building
though,
online.
having said that, when I play Against the Storm,
Unit ready.
Ready for
there's like one of the merchants in Against the Storm brings basically loot boxes. Like you can buy these boxes that literally just have random stuff in them, and I'm a sucker for those boxes, man. I like always buy those boxes.
Ready, attacking. Awaiting
I'm like, oh yeah, let's get the most expensive one I can.
awaiting orders.
Even though I'm like actually just not really interested in loot boxes.
Building online.
This matchup is gonna get real tedious real quick.
Unit ready.
Predator ready for action.
Oh, that unburrow is surprising.
Rip through. Jet, I'm on it. Taking him down. Easy picking. We'll rip through him.
Unit ready.
Shockwave. Easy. Predator.
Buggy, tank, buggy. Now this is a weird deck.
Ready. Let's fly.
Let's go.
Predator cannon loaded.
Shot. Let's stick together.
Ready. Taking him down.
Unit ready.
Predator awaiting pressure.
Shockwave.
Unit lost.
Predator cannon loaded.
Just dropping the...
Ready for action. Predator awaiting pressure.
He's gonna obelisk, I think? That's like his only chance here. Can't afford obelisk if he makes tick tank.
Predator on Predator. We'll rip through him. We'll
Unit ready.
He's gonna hit a tank. Roll. Jump jet active. Predator tank division. Will Predator.
Unit lost. Nuclear missile launched.
Ready for action. Get back out. Predator awaiting prey. They don't stand a chance. Tank division.
Report scouting.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Predator. Jump. Ready for action. JJ here. Predator.
Where's the shockwave?
Ready for action. Tank division.
Yes, sir.
Predator cannon loaded.
Shock capacity.
Ready for action.
Unit ready.
He's ready to jump. JJ here. Predator.
Unit enhanced.
Gonna hit him hard.
Unit lost. Unit nuclear warhead launched. Major structural damage received.
Moving out.
Unit ready.
Settle down.
Well, pretty standard fighting against not experienced.
Unit lost.
Tank shots ready for action.
You're winning, you're winning, you're winning. They make 4 banshees. You can't respond in time. You lose the missile. It's pretty much how Nod works. Now I can potentially lose to a obelisk. Yep, there it is.
Risk it, easy pickings.
Unit lost.
Ready for action. Predator,
Unit lost.
they don't stand it. Ready, light them up.
Blink anti-air.
Ready, jump, let's blast and move. Taking them down.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Get the GG jumping.
Unit ready.
Predator,
Such a weird deck my opponent is playing.
Predator hit.
Unit lost.
Gonna hit tank division. Predator hit.
Unit ready.
Where's he dropping? Predator taking them down. Gonna hit them hard. Gonna hit them hard. Shockwave.
Unit lost.
I'm on it. Yes, let's watch him. Wheels at the ready. Just point.
Ready for
Away, taking him down. Hey!
Predator. We'll rip.
Sling's moving out.
I'm gonna hit them hard. We'll rip.
Unit ready.
I'm gonna hit them hard.
Unit lost. Unit enhanced.
Shaka prick.
Easy pick.
Reporting.
Taking them down.
Unit lost.
Gonna hit them hard. Gonna hit them.
Music to my ears.
I might be in trouble here because Predator's so damn slow. I'm just switching to jump jets. I could actually do a
Closing out.
thingy here. What is it called?
Unit ready.
Flying Borka Man.
Unit enhanced.
Anti-air relocating.
Unit lost.
Not necessary. Plus, it's not very good against the Banshee spam, which is the thing I'm most likely to lose to, so... Your money's on Kane was too early? Yeah. You don't need to Kane until near the end of the missile.
Bounty complete. Establishing battlefield control.
The Rematch. Okay, fair enough.
3,
This map is, I think, better for him.
New objective available.
I could open Predator Tank. Although, given that he lost, he might change his opening. So I'll probably just open... Although, what if he just opens Tick? That'd be awkward, wouldn't it?
Building
I guess we'll
online.
find out.
Yes, tank is full.
Looks like Tick opening. Not that bad for me, actually. I'll just make a jump jet immediately.
Yes, sir.
Building online.
It looks like he's going for my Harvester with it, which is weird.
Unit ready.
Is that what he's doing? No, okay. That would be a really bad play.
They don't stand a chance.
Opening fire. Moving in.
Jump jet active.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Powering up.
Awaiting orders.
GG, let's waste them. Jetpack. Yeehaw. Red, let's
Wheels of scouting.
jump jet active. GG.
Yes, sir.
GG here.
Unit lost.
Report. I'm on it.
Unit ready.
Away.
Jump jet is amped. Yeehaw. Ready for action.
Leading the
Unit lost.
GG here.
Unit ready.
Ready to jump. Yeehaw.
Ooh, you don't want to go into a concave of 2. Jump jets with a Chuggy.
Unit ready.
That's a lesson you learn. It went back when Chuggy was good.
Lost.
That was a lesson you should have
Unit
learned.
lost.
Capacitors jump.
shockwave. Opening. Taking him. Just pointing towards the enemy. Music to my ears.
GG, I'm on it.
Unit enhanced.
Oh, I should not have boosted. That was a really bad boost.
Shockwave.
Actually, looks like it's going to work out. But yeah, that was a terrible boost.
Music to my ears.
Unit
Okay.
ready.
Weirdly, the boost ended up being great, and I killed his Tick Tank for it.
Unit lost.
But it was a really bad boost, because I couldn't afford to make another jump jet afterwards.
Unit lost.
And jump jet. GG here. I'm on it.
Unit ready.
We'll rip. You got it. Predator.
Unit lost.
We'll
Unit ready.
Got it.
ready for action.
Reporting.
I need to be a little bit careful with my resources here.
Jump jet active.
Unit ready.
Shot Predator away. Taking them down. Taking them down. Taking them down.
Just let's stick together. Where's the action?
Jetpack split. Predator getting grounded. We'll rip through them. Taking them
Unit enhanced.
Light them up. Predator cannon loaded.
Unit lost.
I'm on it. Tank division awaiting orders.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Yes, tank is
Gonna hit them hard. Gonna hit them hard. Gonna hit them hard.
awaiting.
Wheels light them. Gonna hit them hard.
GG.
No target. Taking them
GG.
down.
A brilliant
Nuclear missile launched.
Incoming Banshees? Yeah, that's why I had Rhinos out. That's why I had multiple Rhinos in play, because I figured that if he makes Banshee, the Rhino can handle it. If I make a Slingshot and he doesn't make Banshee, it's really bad.
Bounty complete. 2, 1. New objective received. Unit ready.
Ready for action.
One of my favorite parts of my stream is interacting with you, Zaid.
Wheels
That
at the
sounds
ready.
like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
I have this problem where I sound really sarcastic most of the time, even when I'm not being sarcastic.
Let's get 'em. Lock and load. You got it. Reporting. Wheels at the ready. Awaiting. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Air tower. All right, you know what? I believe.
Yes, sir.
I believe that he has not made this air tower for no reason. I think we're going to see an Orca in a second.
Moving out.
No,
Slingshot.
a missile
Yes, sir.
trooper? What a scam.
Reporting. Wheels at the ready. I'm on it.
Unit lost.
Ah,
Ready. Moving out.
Building
I do
online.
try to talk through my thought process when possible.
Nuclear weapon
But,
launched.
If the game gets difficult, it's like really hard, right? Like, if the game gets spicy, I'm too busy playing to say about what's going on.
Scouting. Sling. Shockwave. Itches ready for. Just. Yes, sir. Where's the washing and shockwave red music to my.
Ooh, enemy shockwave troopers? This was a bad play. Goodbye, Rhino.
Unit lost.
Slingshot monitoring. Can you hear me?
Unit ready.
Fuck's sake.
Down. Watching the horizon.
Unit
Fine.
enhanced.
Locked. Have attack engaged.
Unit ready.
Ready for
This second Orca is a horrible... What are you doing? What was that?
on the wheels and I'm on
The
it.
fuck was that, man?
Awaiting orders.
What is this guy doing with his Orcas?
Where's the slingshot?
Okay.
Anti-air wheels that we got it.
He probably didn't need that 210 Tiberium anyway.
Taking him down.
Unit enhanced.
Scouting. Awaiting orders. Leading the charge. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Nuclear warhead launched.
This, I think this shows why Sling is too good, right? Like, if a Sling is complete, it's a two-range
Objective
unit.
complete.
That if it's completely unprotected, an Orca can kill it. But if it has anything in front of it and you have to fly over, you just can't beat it. Like, that's kind of bullshit. Like, two-range units should not be that difficult to kill. He has a vendetta against Sling. That's actually a good point, Omelette. That might be what happened.
3.
That guy might have just been like, I hate Slingshot, I'm gonna throw Orcas at it until it dies. That's like a pretty reasonable play, because I feel the same way about Slingshot. Although if that is the truth, then he'd be better off, instead of making 2 Orcas, just iron cannon it.
Building
Right, like if you really
online.
hate Sling that much, which I respect, just drop the iron cannon, man. That's more effective than the Orca.
You got it. Moving out.
It's a sweaty opponent right here, holy shit, man.
Building online.
Proper sweat lord.
Taking him down. Cranking it up.
He's obviously been practicing. He's ready to show off his skills.
Yes, sir. No, cranking it up. Leading the you double time.
Unit ready.
Jumped at his ass. Just hit him.
Just point me towards the enemy. Shockwave. Just let's go. Shockwave. Itches.
All that dancing and no missiles to show for it.
Shockwave. Itches reporting.
That's just sad. It's just bleak, man. It's bleak. You know, you put that much effort and time into learning. You practice day after day.
Taking him down.
You do your little dancey thing at the start of the game, and what happens?
Unit lost.
Still lose the missile.
Ready.
It's just depressing. It's like, what did I even put all this effort in for, you know? Why did I try so hard?
Where's the
Ready for action. Ready for action.
Whereas I'm over here with like 4 APM.
Unit lost.
I'm on it. Ready for action.
We need the shockwave moving.
Unit ready.
Cannon.
Shockwave.
Tanked him. Ready.
Just
Predator away.
watching the moving.
Predator cannon loaded.
Shock.
Tank will rip. Ready for Predator.
Ready. Anti-air.
Tank division. Taking him down. Predator. Tank will rip through him.
Unit lost. Unit enhanced.
Anti-air. Where's the axe?
Easy peck.
Sling negative.
Line them up.
Nice music to my ears. Cranking it up.
That's kind of how I feel whenever people dance against me. I'm like, that's so much work, man. It's like you're sweating your balls off over here, you know? And like, for what? To protect like 2 or 3 militants? I don't know, man. I guess like maybe like that is just how they play the game. They're having fun, then it's fine. That's totally fine. Just for me, it's too much effort. Like I feel like it's too much work. It's too much work for so little outcome.
Establishing
That might be
control.
it. If that's the case, if it's actually just like pretty, I've never really bothered to learn how to do it. Like maybe it just isn't that hard. Maybe it's not, maybe they're not putting much effort in. Maybe it's like very minimal effort for very minimal gain. In which case, yeah, why not, right? That was a quick unit on the pad. Alright, but it's not heading to my harvester. Probably okay then.
Ready for action. Attacking.
This is actually the nightmare scenario. I hate seeing dogs when I go rhino opening.
Moving out.
Especially if they make a second dog. Then I'm always like, oh.
Wheels at the ready.
Yeah, like this. I'm always a bit like, I can't make Predator, it's too slow. They'll just win the missile with dogs. I literally like have to go jump jets to not lose to the fucking dogs.
Report attacking. Catch it in. We're outgunned. I'm on it. Jump the wheels at the ready.
I don't know why he made more dogs though. That seems
Awaiting orders.
pretty questionable to me.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Taking him down. The GG.
Okay, I missed the block. I almost fucked it. I missed the block and then I tried to move my guy off the pad, which would have lost me the missile. That was not the one, chat.
I'm on it.
I almost fucked that completely.
GGGG here. Ready. Ain't gonna hit him hard. Taking him. Powering up. Ready. We'll jump. Predator awaiting.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
That's scary. I saw my rival's life flash before my eyes. I see an air tower. I'm predicting an orca from this air tower.
Unit lost.
Slingshot. Predator cannon. Slingshot. Lighten them up.
A mohawk.
Catch it.
That is actually like not that difficult to defeat either. He knew the sling was there as well. Why did he move up? If he's going to move back immediately, why move up at all? He saw the sling with the unit earlier. So like if he was going to move up, like if he was going to run away as soon as he saw it, why even move up in the first place? That was kind of confusing to me.
Unit lost. Unit enhanced.
Man, sling is so oppressive. Sling is so oppressive. Oh, you want to use air units? Unlucky. I paid 60, so now your air units all suck. Ridiculous unit.
Enemy base
You can only
destroyed.
really beat Sling if you don't rely on your air, right? Like, if you have to use your air for something, then Sling is just you're just done. It's so hard to beat Sling if you have to rely on your air units. It just doesn't do anything, in my experience.
2, 1. New objective received.
I think if Surpus did it, I remember Surpus back in the day doing the dancings, and I feel like he could legitimately just win the missile by doing it.
Ready for action.
But yeah, I haven't seen it happen very frequently. With the emulator where you can spawn hotkeys, there could be some benefit. On mobile, it's a pain.
Taking him down.
It's actually easier. It's much easier on mobile to control multiple things.
Building online.
If you think about the way it works, on mobile, you essentially have multiple mouse clicks, right? You have multiple mouse pointers.
Cranking it up.
Obviously, if you play with like one finger exactly, or like one thumb exactly, then it's about the same as a PC, maybe.
Yes, sir.
But if you just play with like 2 fingers, you can do 2 things at once, whereas a PC player can at most do 1 thing ever.
Unit ready.
Taking him shot. Let's stick together. Shockwave ready.
Also, when you spawn the unit with a hotkey like this,
Unit
you then instantly select it. You have to move it. Then you have to reselect the thing you're trying to dance with.
missile launch.
So yeah, I think it actually is like not really that viable a plan.
Shockwave. Where's the action?
Unit lost.
Oh, that was the wrong unit.
Yes,
Fuck.
sir. We reporting. You got it. I'm on it. Yes, sir.
Well, okay. Lucky that he made this venom so that my sling does something.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Let's get us, Scout. Might need wheel this. Let's stick together. Where's the action?
Unit ready.
Jump jet is it? We're out. Look and shockwave. Cranking it up.
Unit lost.
Reporting. You got it. Got this. I'm on. Jump jet for shock. Double hit him. Slingshot. Red hit him. Stand a chance. You got it. Powering up thrusters.
Unit ready.
Armor moving out.
Unit lost.
Easy pickings.
I don't need this Rhino to die. Oh, that seems like a misplay by him. Take this opportunity to snipe the tick tank. Wow, I got 0 shots in. He unburrowed, moved,
Unit ready.
re-burrowed before my tank could shoot. What a sad time to be alive.
Unit ready.
Predator,
Slingshot closing out. Cranking it up. Ready. And just point me towards dropping.
line them up.
Where's the action?
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Bow down.
Predator,
Unit enhanced. Unit lost.
tank, taking them down. Ready for wreck.
Uh-oh. Danger chat.
Capacitors on the move.
Unit lost.
Hover!
Launched.
I will remember that.
Hover didn't help.
Mission accomplished.
Do you think Obelisk would be able to block?
1.
Yeah.
Objective available.
Yeah.
Moving out.
I know that I know it's very normal for people to have like their pet unit or pet whatever, and they're just like, this thing should just win the game instantly. But I think if it actually happened, you'd be really frustrated, right?
Ready.
Ready for action.
Like, people are like, oh, I really want X to be good. They don't consider that if that thing is good, they're just going to play millions of mirror matches. They're like, oh, it'd be so cool if like the thing I like was just insane. Right, but everyone's going to play it then. You're just going to play thousands of mirror matches, and you're also the thing that you like, it's not even going to be like that interesting that you're the one who uses it anymore.
You got it.
Because everybody now uses it, because it's cracked. Like Kane. Everyone plays Kane now. Now, as a spectator, that probably makes you happy,
Where's the music?
because you get to see lots of Kane. As a player, do you think you'd be as happy to play that much Kane mirror? Or do you think you'd be sad?
Unit enhanced.
I'd actually be quite interested. Like, maybe you just really like Kane enough that you'd find lots of joy in playing Kane mirrors. Ooh, that slingshot almost went too far.
Unit lost.
It's a little bit like the front master thing, right? How front master's always like, man, I hate losing the jump jets. But for some reason I don't mind when I win with jump jets. Like, it's like, it doesn't bother me when I win with jump jets, but when opponent wins with jump jets, oh, that's infuriating.
Reporting. Just shockwave.
Oh, he's going for the harvester. What an unusual and exciting play.
Let's waste them.
Take drop in the
Get them on the jump. Harvester ready to collect. Gee, let's waste them. Let's fly.
I also don't know how good going after harvesters is. I genuinely don't. I don't do it that often. I only really go after harvester if I feel like I'm in a good position to actually take the harvester. And I win quite a lot of my games. But I don't win like, you know, there are other players with higher win rates than me. And some of them are pretty harvester hungry.
Nuclear weapon
Well,
launched.
this deck was okay. I think I made Borka 0 times. The deck was just too expensive. Like, I did not have the spare money to make a Borka. So I didn't really want... Also, like, a lot of the time, the biggest thing that I was struggling to deal with was Banshee spam, so Borka doesn't help with that either. I think the Borka is there for MLRS, right? Like, the deck is pretty bad against MLRS and Giga. But you have Jump Jets for that role. I think Jump Jets can perform that same role pretty well. I don't know what I would play in place of the Borka, but I feel like I wouldn't play Borka in this deck. If I built this deck and was testing it out and was like, what can I do to improve this? I would think I would take out the Borka. I just didn't... There's so few use cases for it where I actually wanted to make it. And Jump Jet provides a very similar role of being able to kill 2 ranged vehicles that kill your war factory. Although, I suppose if you played against MLRS with shocks in front, then you have your own shocks, so it's not like that's an auto lose either. But that's when I might want to make the Borka. What would you play instead of it, though? I mean, who knows? I'd probably just play like a Razorback or an Orca, and that's like going to be a pretty similar role. Maybe an APC. I love me an APC. Or a Pitbull. You could just put Pitbull in this deck, and it's a good unit. Anyway, 10-0 with GGGG GDI. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'll see you all next time.